Greetings, everyone. Wishing you all a warm welcome here on Wednesday, December 21st, 2022. My name is Sucharita. For those of you who don't know me, wishing you all the most wonderful time getting prepared for the holiday season ahead and onward into the new year, where we can prepare ourselves by thinking about setting our goals. We have Ronnie here, who is going to be helping us out with chat support and on tech support, and perhaps Chucker will be here as well. If you have any questions, you're welcome to pop it onto the chat and we will share our experiences later on. So Dr. Pillai shares that goal setting is an interactive process where we can discuss our goals for the year. Without goals, we have no direction. So we will share some experiences. We will perhaps guide you in some way or another that will help you to gain clarity, insights, find solutions to your challenges, and make the best out of life as it unfolds in 2023. So this is the fourth session of 6 sessions that will be together here on Pillai Center Practice YouTube or Pillai Center YouTube. And there is going to be a playlist for you to review the recordings. So we started on Sunday, December 18th. We talked about health, leadership, and enlightenment. And then on Monday, we talked about clarity of mind and emotional balance. Tuesday, we talked about creative energy and willpower. And today we are going to talk about finances and career. So how we are going to set our goals for 2023, bringing the energy, as Dr. Pillai has shared, of 3023 into this year ahead. So who are we going to be in those coming years, in those coming lifetimes? We can be it right now. We're compressing time. So I just wanted to share a quote that Dr. Pillai had written. Why don't New Year's goals translate into reality or manifestation? Every new year, almost everyone plans to accomplish certain things. And the next new year, we again do the same thing. The truth of the matter is that most people fail to fulfill the plans they have for that particular year. Everyone would admit that they have failed, but simple admission is not going to be fruitful. So what is going to be useful is to look at your goals very clearly. You can have outrageous goals and outrageous skills. You have to have the goals. So the idea of getting a Mercedes is the goal, not buying it. Getting it means inheriting the Mercedes-Benz from family or somebody gifting it. You have to be really open to the universe. There are opportunities everywhere around you, but your ego and stupidity and your planet and your genes all have to be changed. The planet has to be changed. The genes have to be re-educated, transformed, and new genes can be created. All this can be done. The ego is the worst enemy. And if we just get rid of your ego, everything will happen. I will never allow this 2023 year to leave like the previous years. I will hold on to the year and force it to bring the manifestation. I'm going to do all that I can do good, change my planets, change my karma, my destiny, my patterns and genes affecting my own thought process through understanding soul genetics, performing tarpanam, and knowing when to accomplish my goals. I'm not going to let go of 2023 without it giving me what I want. God bless. So that is a beautiful way to start this session with that quote from Dr. Pillai. And that stance for all the souls, including you and I. who are wanting to see this change in our lives and to get rid of all the harms and hurdles and all the different aspects of our life that are haunting us and holding us back. So please re-listen to this recording at this so that you can really absorb that quote. Now, the energy of today, again, being a Wednesday, the overlord is Mercury and the planet Mercury, and that's the money planet. So finances is going to be something natural that we will be thinking about. And then our career. So it can be our career as in job or business, or it could be our purpose. What are we doing in life? Maybe we want to make a career out of being a philanthropist or being charitable with our time, our energy, our resources as we travel the world, if we have the financial means to do that. So we're going to create this outrageous, our outrageous goals in this session by responding to the questions as we have been in the past few days. Is who are we? And who are we going to be in 2023? What are we going to be doing? Where are we going to be going? With whom are we going to be doing anything in our lives? And then when is that going to happen? Well, the when is in a few days from now. We will be stepping into the energy of 2023. And so the overlord of Mercury is Lord Vishnu. And one of the forms of Lord Vishnu is Lord Krishna. And Krishna does everything effortlessly. He's considered, as Dr. Pillai shares, he says, just give all your problems to me, pick up the flute, dance at your dance, and then allow creative energy effortlessly to flow through you. And whatever you have written in response to those who, what, where, when, why, how questions, so the WH questions, and then set that aside. So we're going to do a little bit of a practice where we are going to be listening to a beautiful musical rendition of Dr. Pillai chanting a Hare Krishna chant, and that has been put to music by Ronnie. And then we will come back after a few minutes. So think about who you are right in this moment as it pertains to your finances, and then also your career or your purpose in life. The direction we need to go is going to be by our goals that we set, by what we write out about ourselves or think about ourselves. So thought is a manifestation, even if you don't have a pencil or a pen or a piece of paper or your smartphone or a text up so that you can just jot things down that come to you. Sometimes we don't know what we're thinking, or we don't know if that's the right thought to think or the right goal to go after, because we're moving so fast with our evolution. So allow this chant, this is a little bit of an immersion into the chant, to guide you to think thoughts that are going to be very prosperous, a little bit outrageous, and give you the ability to absorb that energy to receive creativity on steroids. So effortlessly, it's just going to get done. So who, what, where, when, why, how, whatever words come to you, just pop them next to those questions. So we'll settle in, we'll ask Dr. Pillai to grab onto our souls. And Ronnie is going to put up an image of Lord Krishna as you were listening to the mantra, and then just allow yourself to go into those questions about you and your life in 2023.
Hari, 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 Krishna, 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 Hari, 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 Krishna, 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 Hari Hari Hari, Krishna Krishna 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 Krishna.
Now, slowly come back from that beautiful melody, and the mantra in Dr. Pillai's voice takes us into the realm of everything being done effortlessly. So it's a state of being. When we set our goals, we are asking ourselves, who am I being in relation to finances or to the career path that I've chosen or my purpose in life, whether it's expressing my skills, my talents, my gifts through the job or business or some form of career, or it can be that we go about in life and wherever we are, we're lit up and we're creating joy and happiness and well-being and within ourselves, and then exuding that, and people are grabbing onto it and enjoying the dance of life. So whose life is what? Ever. Life is there, and we're tapping into life. And then we make the most out of the life force, the energy, the grace, the blessings. So the who of your goal setting exercise today can be, who am I being with respect to my financial state as it is now? And who am I going to be in 2023 as Dr. Pillai opens the gates of heaven? And he is literally going to be aligning us with that energy, because it is a Vaikuntha Ekadashi. It's a moon day, an 11th moon day that is associated with Lord Vishnu, who fulfills our wishes. And he's the one who Dr. Pillai shares as the money god and party god. He wants us to all have an amazing time while we're here on the earth plane and not wait till we get to heaven. He also helps our ancestors to evolve out of hellish realms or stuck realms and allow them to be aligned with heavenly energy. So if we've inherited bad money karma or bad money karma consciousness, we have to pay off our ancestors the debts that they have incurred and they have bestowed inside of us in our genes. So as Dr. Pillai has shared, our genes think, and they pump in thoughts about us, even though we're working really hard and we're working up the corporate ladder, if that's what you're doing, or taking extra courses so that you can make more money eventually. But there's so many blocks and so many harms and hurdles, and it seems like people who don't have as much intelligence or education or technical training or whatever it takes to get that job position, but then all of a sudden they get to have the job. They go through the interview and they're immediately given it. And then why is it that we don't get it? So it can be that our ancestors are asking us to pay off that karmic debt. So in the 2023 program, especially on the new year, Vaikuntha is the heavenly realm of Lord Vishnu. And then Ekadashi is the 11th moon. So that will be a time period where we can get the blessings to be relieved of that burden, and then start to attract money and money opportunities. So whatever you've done up until this point, we've invested in your spiritual path and getting rid of karma as best you can. But this is going to be a period of time where we can experience timeline jump, where you can just touch lightly on the karma and then be freed from it. So you're warmly invited to check out that New Year's Day initiation with Dr. Pillai. And then of course, we're going to be having 4 days of workshops starting on the 28th of December. Lakshmi, Gina, and myself are going to be alternating days, and we're going to be unpacking every possible way that you can participate in this year-long journey with Dr. Pillai. As he says, 2023 has never come before. And like like not unlike any other year before this year, we are going to be experiencing a tremendous amount of energy coming in, intelligence beyond what we can even imagine. So fast forward your life 10 lifetimes from now, and who are you going to be? What are you going to look like with all that wisdom of all those lifetimes? You're going to be so skilled, and you're going to be so wise, and you're going to be knowing how to invest your money from right from birth. So we can have that energy without having to wait all those lifetimes. And then we will have the support through coaching and mentoring and all the remedies and all the rituals that will be done in during power times, that we will be immersing our soul via proxy. Because even if we were in India, we could never get to those temples all at once, or those power spots that Dr. Pillai has designated for money consciousness to be transformed from poverty consciousness, scarcity consciousness, not having enough. And that impacts our psychology, it impacts our well-being, it impacts our health, our physical health. When we don't have money in the bank, we're totally afraid, and we don't have any courage, and we lose our energy. So over time, a long period of time, we can say, what's the point of moving on? And where do I invest at whatever age and stage you're in? And these are very turbulent times anyways, very uncertain times. So being with Dr. Pillai, as we've shared in previous sessions and in other courses as well, that when we're with him throughout COVID, everyone made the best out of life, and had actually a lot of us had a great life, during that time period when it was supposed to be so difficult on the body, on the mind, on the soul, on the bank balance. So our finances, a lot of people suffered, businesses closed, or, jobs became people didn't have jobs because they were too afraid to go in, or they became redundant. And then people working from home, that was a challenge, to be at home for 24/7 instead of having that hiatus for 8 or 10 hours a day away from the home life, and challenges there. So we're going to be finding out, we're going to be protected all the way through 2023, and finding out how we are navigating our life every day, every moment of every day, with effortless creation and ease and grace, and all the trudging along and working so hard and climbing up the corporate ladder and getting kicked down or kicked out and getting discouraged. It's going to go away, because maybe you'll be on another ladder, which is more graceful and has a lot more ease, and maybe the people you're resonating with will want you to come up instead of knocking you down. So really, it's really important to, as Dr. Pillai shared, you've got to set your goals, because you've got to know the direction that you're going. Even if you don't know the how of it, or the why of it, or the when of it, or who's going to help me, who's going to support me. In fact, that's better, because we don't even know what our karma is going to be coming if we are participating in this year-long journey with Dr. Pillai at any stage, whether it's just going to be for the new year. You're going to have all those teachings. He's going to give out mantras that are going to protect your mind from being bombarded by negativity. And then it's going to keep you steady in the eye of the uncertain times ahead. And you're going to be able to balance your budget, your bank book, and you're going to be saying, wow, I've paid off credit cards. So, or loans that have been outstanding. Out of nowhere, things will happen. That's what effortless creation means, is to experience miracles. And those are supposed to be natural to us, but human beings have been trained to be, from day one, suffering. As Dr. Pillai has shared in the past, we come into this world crying our heads off, and we leave the world crying, and everywhere in between we're crying. So let's stop that. It's a choice right now because we've grown up a little bit. And then, not to say that you'll never shed a tear, but we will be experiencing so much joy and miracle consciousness showing up in our everyday activities, that it will happen before we even get off the bed. So the mantras will be there, meditations, initiations, the rituals, the remedies, all the support that we're going to get from mentors and coaches and people who will be able to read your astrology and say, and let you know your good and bad money planets so that you can pray to them, you can get blessings. There's going to be a tarpanum component to take care of the soul genetics. So Dr. Pillai has coined the term soul genetics because at the level of our soul, even though our ancestors are dead, they're no more, they're not here, they can be suffering, they can be hanging upside down, and they can be having to pay back the bad money karma thoughts that are being pumped into us because we share their genes. Even though they're not here, we have the nose on our face is maybe our grandfather's. So physically we share characteristics, even though they're not there. And I'm not my grandfather, but definitely have his nose or the eyes or whatever. You can see the characteristics, but also we have those behaviors. So the behaviors of our ancestors can be pumping in thoughts of us into us. And no matter how much we think, oh, I'll never be like that, I will take care of my finances and invest wisely. And what happens? We invest in crypto, and look what happened to crypto this year. So people lost a lot. So even if we think that we are being wise, we have to pay that forward, and that debt forward, that gets paid forward by us getting on a spiritual path and finding out how to do that. So that can be through the tarpanum that will be available, and all the blessings as well that Dr. Pillai had shared. I'm not going to let 2023 be like any other year, and we're going to hold on to that energy and bring in even more energy so that all the aspects of our life, and as it pertains to finances, it gets all washed away, clean, fresh slate. So we've got a clean, fresh slate right now as we write out who we are and who we are going to be in 2023 and what that looks like. So we talked about ways in which we can have visual cues. So maybe creating an image board or visual board of everything that you want to create as it pertains to finances and your career or your job. And it can be pictures of who you want to be, what you want to look like, the kind of clothes you want to be wearing, the kind of haircut you have or style that you have, the makeup, whatever, the jewelry, whatever it is that you want to see yourself being. Create a vision board. It can be digital, or you can do the old-fashioned, old school way of cutting out images from magazines and popping them onto paper or whatever it is that you will put up on your wall and look at it every day. The eyes need eye candy. We need eye candy to make that smile be on our face. We cannot manifest if we're all grumpy and negative. So money is evil will be, those kinds of thoughts will be pumping into us, and we'll be going, no, it's great. Well, money is evil. No, it's great. So we'll be going a little bit bonkers if we are thinking the thoughts of, I want to manifest wonderful things. I want to look this way. No, you'll never have that. You don't deserve it. You've got to suffer. Those kind of, that energy will come, and then those thoughts will be there, and you're like, well, who's thinking those thoughts? So we want to have the images always available for us to either pull up on our smartphone or on our computer. Maybe we've got a slideshow going of the images that will remind us this is who you are in your healthy, wealthy, happy, wise state of being as you go to your job or your business, your career, whatever it is that you're going to be doing, your purpose in life being fulfilled as you wake up every day. So the who, the what, the where are you going to be living? What kind of house, what kind of car are you going to be driving? How does that relate to finances? Well, I only qualify for this mortgage, or I only have this amount of down payment. Well, as Dr. Pillai shared, it might come out of nowhere. It might come out of an inheritance that you thought you didn't even have. And some distant aunt or uncle passes away, and all of a sudden you inherit maybe even a home and land or property. So open yourself up to that possibility. And that's the Hari, 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 Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. It'll happen effortlessly and you'll just be dancing. The flute represents our chakras that are aligned in our subtle body as it corresponds with our physical spine. So all along the spine, there are these holes or these energy wheels that can be spinning out anything that is no longer serving us. So poverty consciousness, scarcity consciousness, money is evil, all that. Or, wow, your ancestors have a lot of karmic debt as it relates to money. And so you know that because you keep getting stuck in it. And even when you get a mother load, you get a big load of money and you all of a sudden it goes. You don't have the intelligence to invest it. Or you invest in something at the wrong time. And then it's really tough to manage and maintain it. So we really want to get that wisdom from our ancestors who are ready to help us. They want to give us blessings. So once they get the blessings from the Tarpanam offering that is going to be done on our behalf and on their behalf through us, then they can bless us. So it's not like, hey, thanks for coming out and I'm in heaven now. And so too bad, so sad, get over yourself. Hope it all works out for you. No, they will say, thank you for getting me to heaven. And then I can bless you. So, and then it goes on and on and on. So as the life rolls out, lifetime after lifetime, we carry the genes of the soul genetics. And maybe it's not the same gene pool or family lineage because you worked on that on this lifetime and now you're going to come back and it's going to be a different one. It goes on. And the divine being, so Lord Vishnu, he's going to fulfill our wishes and he's always going to be with us. So we'll always be asking, okay, Krishna, always be playing that flute inside of me, that chakra system, so that only positive thoughts are coming. I have incredible health and wealth and joy and happiness, and I can create effortlessly. So whatever it is that you want to create. So think about that. If I have everything that I need to pay my bills and I'm living in this beautiful home, and I've not only just written it on a piece of paper, I've got some images that I can pull up on my phone or on my board that I have all the cutouts of all the images that I want to see that represent what money can buy for me, or what a comfortable life or a beautiful job can be, and how I'm navigating every day as I get up and go to work. And, I've got the most up-to-date phone and laptop, or I've got, I don't know what we're going to have, beam me up, Scotty stuff. When it comes to, you never know, you might be that just, clicking and there you go. You don't even have a computer. You don't even have, because you are the CEO of the company. So you don't do any work. You just say, hey, what's going on, team? What are we at? Or have we met our, have we met the mark? Have we met our goals? And what are we doing charity wise? So, maybe you will be a part of a company where you will give a certain percentage to charity, and you feel so good about that. Your soul gets fulfilled because perhaps your ancestors had a bunch of money and then they weren't charitable. So they are going to ping us and say, hey, go get that done on our behalf. And you will be able to do it. So imagine yourself having that life, and you see it on the paper or on your smartphone with the images always impacting your eyes. Your eyes are the windows to the soul. So you got to feed, you got to give that soul some eye candy to feed it. And then you can actually get into it even more, where you go to a beautiful store and you try on some outfits, you go and get your hair done at maybe you spend more money, and then you find out what it's like to be in one of those kinds of salons. You got to get into the feeling of it. You've got to experience it. Don't wait till the money comes. And don't break the bank either, but do things that you can go and just say, hey, do you guys need a hair model? Do you need a makeover model? Get this party started. So there's always people who are bored out of their minds and they would love to do that and, vlog it or whatever. You never know. So get into it, go to a place where you're putting on, $1,000 outfits or whatever it is. Maybe it's even more. But work on it. Maybe you start with $100 or 200 or 500 or, and then you go back and you keep doing it until that becomes so natural for you and you can hardly wait to have it happen, because 2023 is going to make it happen out of nowhere. Who knows? You might even get a shopping spree because you went online and you just thought, oh, okay, I'll enter this and, answer some questions, and then you get the shopping spree. That could happen too. Or money comes out of nowhere and you get it. Or someone says, hey, I don't know what to get you, so here's $1,000, go to it. Have fun. Go jump in a car, go to your favorite car dealership that you wish you could go to, but your bad money karma says, no, you can't afford that. Just go there, try it out. So get in that car, get the salesperson to drive you around, take that card and say, yeah, I'll call you. I have this. They don't have to ask you anything. You just go make the appointment and dress up nicely and then go and try it out. Try out various car dealerships, brand spanking new car. And this is what I'm going to be smelling as I step into it. And this is what how I'm going to be listening to the beautiful music. And you're going to be able to talk on the phone that's connected to your Apple Tunes or iTunes, whatever on your car. Oh, you don't even need a key because it's keyless. So you will learn that you have missed out on a lot of fun and excitement for no reason. So try, pushing yourself towards creating that beauty, that reality, that joy, that happiness right now. And then you will naturally, the divine will say, oh, you like this. Okay, well, let's make this happen for you. And it has happened for many of us. If you want beautiful relationships, so you want everybody in your family to have their finances sorted out, then you can imagine them all having made wise choices, wise investments. They're not spendthrifts anymore. And they have savings consciousness, and you haven't even spoken to them. And they have, the home, the car, whatever it is that they have that's keeping them to be happy and being able to navigate life and have the comforts. So not only for yourself, but for your family. And then you go the step beyond, where maybe you haven't been able to be charitable in a way that you would like to, like you'd like to blow it off, blow off the lid of your ability to give. And you say, okay, I'm just going to give. And this is the amount I'm going to do. And maybe it's per month, or maybe it is a one lump sum, or that you're going to be getting a bonus and you say, okay, I don't know what my bonus is going to be, or if you do know what it is going to be in your job or your business or whatever it is, then you can say, this percentage I am going to dedicate to go to Tripura Foundation, for example, or feeding people, feeding the poor, feeding elderly, taking care of elderly. So whatever that is for you, being charitable, I'm just saying Tripura Foundation because it's so super easy to do online. It's not easy to go and help out in the community. There's such a big, huge screening process, and you don't always get to go because so many people want to be charitable. So you have to line up, and so scheduling it is an issue. At least it has been for me. So, or your favorite charitable organization, maybe someone in your family died of cancer, and then you want to, make sure, because here it is, you will see that maybe the money karma is tied to that person. So I will go and give to that charity that helped them out through their challenges before they died of cancer or heart disease or whatever it is. So ask the divine and ask, you can play this mantra, and I believe that Ronnie will maybe share. Is it on SoundCloud, Ronnie? Maybe we can open up the lines now in case anybody wants to share anything. Or if you want, you can pop your questions or shared experiences on the chat.
Yeah, I'm seeing lots of thank yous in the chat, but no questions so far. And
Okay.
yes, there is a SoundCloud. Yeah, there is a SoundCloud link that I will be posting, and we are going to upload this program to YouTube as well, so you guys can go back to it and share it with people. And all of the information will be in the description area underneath the video box that will have the SoundCloud link to the chant, as well as the information for the year-long program with Dr. Pillai, which begins with that January 1st initiation into Shreem Brzee. So how cool is that? So
Yeah,
all of that information will be there. So thanks.
that's great. Well, thank you so much for creating that beautiful musical Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna.
Well, thank Babaji. You know, he was the one that came out, and I know it's only one note, but it's like, oh my God, I'm just drawn into this. And then, you know, I was playing with, you know, some of the chords and stuff, and I'm going, I gotta bring Krishna's flute in here. Where's his flute? Ah, there it is. So yeah, it was a fun piece to work on.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So I hope this has been helpful for people to walk through a goal setting exercise that is a little bit different, or maybe perhaps unconventional, a little bit creative, as it pertains to the way we are going to be opening ourselves up to the creativity, the creative process in 2023, where we're going to be going from the human mind, the human way of thinking, who, what, where, when, why, how, as it pertains to our goals in the various aspects of our life. Today, again, is about finances and career. So go through that exercise and listen to, while you're listening to Dr. Pillai chanting or singing the Hari 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 Krishna 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 in this music version of that Ronnie has created. And you'll go into a very deep state where maybe the pen will drop out of your hand and you'll be like, oh, what was my thought right there? And then be honest, be authentic with yourself, and you will see where you're being stopped up with karmic driven, or perhaps the soul genetics, the genes are going to be coming in trying to interfere with your manifestation. So then you know, okay, I'm going to be chanting more of this Hari 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna, and then pray for them to go into heavenly realms and then bless you. So get into the spirit of the holiday season and, you know, give yourself a gift that will keep on giving, and you'll be able to pay it forward by helping others. So we will have the link to Tripura Foundation as well posted below the video recording on Pillai Center Practice YouTube. So check it out and see what resonates with you. And the moment you click any amount, it doesn't have to be a huge amount. You just say that, well, this is what I can give. And what will happen is you will experience a tremendous opening inside of your being, and the divine will light up your chakras, and you'll feel the flute, perhaps the music will come to you. And, or you can even do it while you're playing that audio, and then you'll feel this energy, you'll feel this rejuvenation, you'll feel this excitement that you did something for a stranger that you may never ever meet. Just as that stranger receives it, they will be saying thank you. They will bless you and your family. And that is through the grace, the love of the divine inside of you, inside of that soul, and that soul group who you don't even know, but you will know that you help them where no one would be able to help them. And then that's where the divine descends into us and says, all right, I'm loading your life force up, your creative energy, your intelligence, your ability to attract miracles into your life. So what do you want? So it'll be like the genie gets into the bottle, you, and then says, all right, what do you want now? Only you don't get just 3 wishes, you get endless wishes, infinite wishes and desires being fulfilled. So we'll wrap up this session and we will see you tomorrow in the next session, where we are going to be getting the energy of being a Thursday here in Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be getting the energy, or tapping into the energy of spiritual evolution and compassion. So that is Guru's grace. Thursday is ruled by the planet Jupiter, or Guru is the name of the planet Jupiter in Sanskrit. It's also a spiritual teacher. So we'll have a lot of blessings coming through, a lot of miracle consciousness coming through Dr. Pillai as he guides us to keep writing out our goals and make sure that we know who we are, what we're going to do, when we're going to go, where we're going to, how we're going to feel when we have all those manifestations, and then take the steps, have the courage, take the steps and just go. And just the season to, go to the mall and you can see these Mercedes with big, huge ribbons on them. And you just say, oh, I think I'm just going to step inside of that car right now. And then have someone take a picture of you, or you take a selfie and say, this is mine, and mine, and enjoy it. Bring in the spirit of receiving, and don't block it, and don't think it's silly. And then go get your hair cut and try on something new, and imagine yourself having endless supply of money for yourself. And you're in your beautiful home and you're doing your fabulous job, and you're changing people's lives, transforming others just by your smile. And your family is in great shape, and your interpersonal relationships are super harmonious. So that is what you can do without having any money. So go do it, and then the money will be there and the career direction will be there for you. So thanks everyone for joining. God bless you all. Thank you so much, Ronnie, for being here. Maybe we'll take a few moments to immerse ourselves in Hari Hari Hari, Krishna Krishna Krishna, the chant with Dr. Pillai and the music of the flute of Lord Krishna, and feel it moving through your chakra system, and feel that energy and that opening to receive financial abundance, joy, happiness, and a beautiful career ahead. We'll see you in tomorrow's session, in the workshops ahead with Lakshmi, Gina, and myself, and then the new year and in 2023 as it rolls out with Dr. Pillai. God bless you. Namaste.
Krishna, Krishna, Hari, 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 Krishna, 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 Hari Hari Hari, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari Hari, Krishna Krishna Krishna.